Organizing your mind. 20 amazing tips. Tip number 1. Get a smartwatch. You might think that an additional screen is the last thing you need, but receiving notifications on your wrist means you don't need to open them. Tip number 2. Take up meditation. The big problem with information overload is that it places stress on our mind and makes us wired. Meditation is the perfect antidote to that. Tip number 3. Go for walks. We all need more opportunity to be quiet, to reflect, and to let our default mode networks kick in. Taking walks is a great way to encourage that. Tip number 4. Have 15 to 30 minutes of screen off time. Before bed every day, take 15 minutes to just read or write a journal. This time away from your screen will let your brain recover from stress and help you get ready for sleep. Tip number 5. Ask your friends for help. Feeling overwhelmed? Then ask your friends for help. There may even be mutually beneficial solutions. Could you use a carpool, for instance, for taking kids to school? Tip number 6. Try the Pomodoro technique. This is a technique that is very much worth looking up. This provides a tool for getting through long to-do lists. Tip number 7. Forget frenemies. Cutting people out of your social circle can be hard, but if there are people in your social network that you don't really get on with, they will take time away from the people you care about most. Tip number 8. Add your tasks and chores to your diary. Then treat those things like social appointments that can't be broken. Tip number 9. Use Google Calendar. This will let you share your social arrangements with your friends and family, so they can see when you're free. Tip number 10. Ask your boss about flexi time. This is unlikely to have a negative impact on them, but can help you to beat rush hour and save time. Tip number 11. Know when to multitask. Multitasking is useful under the right circumstances. Call a friend while washing up. Tip number 12. Get a hands-free kit. This is a very useful tool for the above point. Tip number 13. Listen to music on repeat. This is a great way to tune your brain out of outside distractions and notifications. Tip number 14. Know your goals and priorities. This helps you to decide what's most important to you. Tip number 15. Keep your breakfast and lunch the same. This is one less decision to make. Tip number 16. And plan your outfits at the start of the week. Again, this can help avoid stress and wasted time in the mornings. Tip number 17. Have a morning routine. This can optimize your routine when you first wake up and start days well. Tip number 18. And an evening routine. This will help you stick to your morning routine. Tip number 19. Exercise and eat for energy. More energy equals less decision fatigue. Both these things can fuel you with more energy and motivation. Tip number 20. Work on the biggest task first. This way you'll have at least one big thing under your belt early in the day.